The burns have never affected my ability to be able to sew, to draw, to do anything. Thank you so much for coming out. I always have a sketchbook. I have tons of them, actually. There's one here, there's one in the office, one in my bedroom, so I'm constantly sketching. The day of the fire, I was actually 2 years old, so I don't have any recollection of it.
All I remember was an explosion. My parents were outside, and I remember my mother, my father, running to the house.
It was myself and my 6-year-old sister. We were standing next to a heater when it exploded, and she passed from smoke inhalation 5 days later. I really wish I could remember her. I received 3rd-degree burns to my face and hands.
Linda's burns, it was very hard, being that young, because you just didn't understand. Mother taught me how to help wrap her bandages, and we had to soak her hands, and she had to wear a mask on her face to keep the scars down. I
got into fashion when I was probably about 5. My mom sewed, and she was an incredible seamstress. I think that was one of her ways of tricking me into getting the mobility back in my hands. I was never treated as though I was a burn survivor. I was never treated as though I had limitations. My burns never interfered with my ability to do anything when it came to sewing. My right hand is pretty much, functional. The left, that's the one where I kind of adjust it and make things work for me my way. There are still times, I will catch someone taking a second look or staring, but it's just a part of life now. My fashion line is Romance by Linda Rowe Thomas. My fashion inspiration actually comes from just about anywhere. Hey! I think the turning point for my fashion was once I did that first show at New York Fashion Week. Gosh, everything just kind of took off. Dressing people for the Golden Globes and for some of the red carpet events it's really surreal, because it was that thing that I dreamed of.
She's always told me how she was always raised to believe that can't wasn't a part of her vocabulary, and that's something that she really tries to enforce in us as well.
Thank you so much for coming out this evening. I am so honored that I had so many family and friends that showed up to help me make this possible. Over the years, I still have gained more and more self-confidence. I learned how to actually look in the mirror and love that person that was staring back at me.
She's amazing in every way possible, because she's an incredibly strong woman.
Knowing that when this accident first happened at 2, the doctors told my mom that I would probably never have a really good quality of life because of my hands. And yet, these hands are doing remarkable things.